guys, I'm back. So I just wanted to gather everything that I take daily so I can share with you and hope that it can help you as well. So I will start off. I do take Zoloft every day. I've been on Zoloft 100 milligrams since I was about 14. I have nothing bad to say about that. It helps with depression, whatever. Honestly, do I need it still? I have no idea. But I know what it's like when I'm off of it because I've been on it so long, so I just stay on it. But the anxiety started way after that. The anxiety started about 2 years ago. Anxiety, panic attacks. I used to drink a lot, though. I was a big drinker for that time, and it can deplenish your potassium levels, magnesium, your vitamins. So I think that was something that had a lot to do with it. And I've quit drinking. I haven't drank probably like 6 or 7, almost a year now. So, first of all, with my Zoloft, I take these. They're the Ollie Goodbye Stress Gummies. It's just GABA and L-theanine. I take one with my Zoloft, to help with stress levels. I started taking this before I realized my potassium was low. And it did help a little bit, but I was still having some anxiety and just fewer panic attacks because I was having panic attacks several times a day. I started taking them and it cut down to just a couple a day. So, I went to the hospital, like I said, and the doctor there gave me potassium chloride tabs, and these are 20 MEQ. I'm not even sure what that means, but she said, they were prescription level potassium pills to bring it up like super quick. So, I did take one of those, but I also drank a Gatorade, and it made me. Well, the first day I took one, I felt fine. The second day I took it in the morning, because the first time I was at the hospital, I took it that night. The next day I took it in the morning and I felt really weird, but I did drink a Gatorade with it. So maybe it was just too much. I don't know, or the salt. So I did pick me up some Gatorade Zeros. These only have 50 milligram potassium in them. So I'm going to let you guys know right now. An adult needs 4,700 milligrams of potassium a day. That's what your body wants. 4,700 milligrams a day. These Gatorades have 50 milligrams. I picked up this bottle of potassium before I knew how much I needed. They only have 99 milligrams in each of these. You can take a bunch of them, or you can just get a higher count of potassium. I suggested this to a lady today. Hi, if you're watching. Thank you for your comments. I'm hoping to be able to help you. Anyway, so she said, she ate her banana this morning. I was thinking the same thing. I need to eat a banana in the morning. I was so wrong. I need to eat like 7.5 bananas a day to reach the potassium limit that my body needs per day. 7.5 bananas. I don't know about you, but I'm not going to sit and eat 7.5 bananas a day. So, I got the potassium supplement. Also, my magnesium levels were really low. So, I picked me up some magnesium. These are 500 milligrams. For a woman, per Google, says a woman needs up to 310 to 320 milligrams of magnesium a day. So magnesium supports bone and muscle health. Magnesium works with potassium. Potassium is essential for muscle activity. If you ever have muscle spasms, I was having muscle spasms in my chest. This is my right side. And I was having it felt like someone grabbing me and just a lot of pressure or pushing, or someone sitting on my chest. And sometimes I would have sharp pains and they would just come and go, really bad sharp pains. Which, like I said, landed me in a hospital quite a few times getting those checked out. They did EKG, they checked my lungs, they put me on all these, equipment, all these machines, and said, I'm fine, my heart's fine, my lungs are fine, it's just anxiety. But why? And And finally, 2 weeks ago was my last trip to the ER. Found out my potassium was super low. They did labs, and that's when I got that. And I have not had a panic attack in 2 weeks. I'm not even kidding. I've had anxiety symptoms. I've had a little bit of throat anxiety. I posted a video on that if you want to check that out. Yesterday, I was having some chest pains. I come home. I took half of one of these because they're 500 milligrams. Now, I'm going to know I'm not a doctor. So talk to your doctor about this if you have any questions. I literally Googled everything. The ER doctor said, because I was on prednisone and all of this because I thought it was my asthma because I couldn't breathe. And I was freaking out. And she said, just Google, the symptoms of the meds that you're on. And I'm like, this stuff is just not helping. None of it was helping. So after I started Googling about my potassium levels being low, I figured out low potassium and magnesium cause anxiety. They cause panic attacks. They cause muscle spasms and chest pains and weakness and fatigue, headaches, irritability, nauseousness. It causes all of that. And I don't know what I would have done if I wouldn't have went to the ER that night and didn't find out that my potassium was so low. I mean, my blood pressure was, I don't even remember what it was, but it was high. They were like, oh my God. And I'm like, what? My blood pressure's high? What? And they're like, no, just calm down. Sometimes it's like that when you first come in, and I knew better. So they checked it before I left, and it was better after they gave me the potassium. And I just could not believe this shit. Talk to your doctor. Hopefully you have a good one because, like I said, I've recently switched doctors. Just talk to your doctor because it can be this easy and you don't have to take all that crap, like all the benzos or the antidepressants, things like that, Like they say that the Zoloft helps with anxiety, but there was a cause of my anxiety. It was a vitamin deficiency that no one was looking at. And, until I had the labs done at the ER, my doctor never once even thought about doing labs. So I'm so glad that doctor was there that night. And I thought I was going crazy. I was thinking these people are wanting me to do shrooms and stuff in these anxiety groups. And I was honestly thinking about it just because I was so desperate for relief of these panic attacks. I was just angry all the time because I was so frustrated because I didn't know how to feel better, and I'm like, I can't live like this. I literally said it several times. I cannot live like this. I just can't. It's miserable. So I thank that doctor so much. And I hope this can help you guys out. If you have any questions, I'd be happy to answer them the best I can. But like I said, I am not a doctor, and you should probably speak to yours or do some Googling. If you don't see a doctor on a daily basis, but you are having these problems, do some Googling and find out, or just go back and research what I've told you, and I'm sure you will see, the same thing on Google that I'm seeing, that this could be a cause, because it says, I forget the percentage. I should have had this ready, but I forget the percentage. They said basically most adults do not get enough potassium or magnesium in their diets, and it's true. On my next video, I'm going to list some foods that you can get potassium from, and I'm going to start from the lowest to the highest. So be ready for that. Please follow me. Have a great day, guys.